There are some sequels worth seeing. Guys, back on the cinema scale, today we are taking a first look at Zootopia 2. The film is directed by new director to the franchise, Jared Bush, alongside returning director of the first movie, Byron Howard. The film stars Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Ke Huy Quan, Fortune Feimster, and David Strathairn. The movie focuses on the life of duo pair, Officer Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. The movie follows the events directly after they bust the mayor in the first movie. And in this movie, the two are trying to prove that a bunny and a fox can make a dynamic duo as partners in Zootopia. While trying to prove themselves in this endeavor, they become entangled in this wild adventure that concerns reptiles and the true, real discovery of Zootopia. I really enjoyed Jennifer Goodwin in this movie. She comes back as that same positive, toxic positive bunny rabbit that we've learned to love and enjoy from the first movie. But in this movie, the stakes are higher, and I love how they bring a new dynamic of character growth to her in this movie. She picks up right where she left off. She's fun, and she brings a lot of determined energy to this particular movie. Now, you can't help but say to yourself, the chemistry between her and Jason Bateman as Nick Wilde. I love Jason Bateman. That dude has always been funny to me. He plays smooth, sarcastic, and aloof fox in this movie. It's a movie where we're trying to identify if these characters are going to develop. When dealing with a sequel, you want to identify or make sure that your characters are going to develop. Well, in this movie, development is very, very evident. In this film, he plays the voice of reason. I loved how his loyalty was tested throughout the movie, and it really created, based on his characteristic, it really created a strong emotional connection for the audience, and I loved it. Now, in this movie, they added some new characters, and when you're dealing with a movie that was consistently good, and then they bring in new characters, you're kind of like, oh boy, here we go, they might ruin it. But Ke Huy Quan is the king. He plays George the Snake. He's friendly, he's funny, he's silly, and he is wild. He brings a lot of color to this movie, and I think it was a perfect cast. You know, he kind of reminds me of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. He gives you that same bounce, that same craziness off the walls, and I just loved that they casted him as the snake in this movie. He really fits in well with the two characters that we've come to know and love in this particular movie. Now, Fortune Feimster is trending. She had to get a movie. It was only a matter of time before she got a movie. She plays Nibbles, and Nibbles is kind of like their guy in the chair in this movie. Nibbles is there to help them to uncover the answer to this mystery. Played humorously, at times you can kind of forget that she's there, but then she pops back up and she keeps that energy going, especially during those dry scenes, like those moments of just, where are we going with this? She really keeps the movie going along that way. She's a great supporting role in this film, and I love that she is just that perfect balance of the unity needed to tell this particular story. Now, our antagonist, right? Zootopia is built on great and strong antagonist. And this antagonist, played by David Strathairn, I loved him because he's even intimidating when he's not filming. He is Milton Linksley. And one of the things that I liked about his character is he didn't have much screen time. You know, he had just enough screen time for you to be scared to death. But he's definitely a terror when he did appear. It was so funny. He jumped up on screen for one of his scenes, like one of those daunting screens. And I heard someone in the back, one of the kids say, "Mommy, I'm scared." So at that moment, even though this is a children's film, I knew that he had definitely succeeded in captivating his audience, no matter how young the audience is. He was definitely one of my favorite antagonists, very intimidating. I really enjoyed the movie thoroughly. I really found it to be delightful, and it was definitely a step up, 2 steps up from its predecessor. Now, in this movie, Shakira does feature as a character, and I love the song that she sings entitled Zoo. It was written by Ed Sheeran, and it really brings the adventure to life. Having that perfect song in a movie does wonders. Now, I did get to see it in Dolby Cinema, and so there was a burst of colors and arrays, and I will recommend that you do see it in Dolby Cinema. Now, here's a question, though, that needs to be answered. Will you need to see the first movie in order to benefit from this movie? The answer is yes, and that's because of the emotional connection aspect. Because you don't know who the characters are unless you've seen the first movie, then this movie will just be a good movie. But if you see that first one, it's going to take on volumes of joy. There is a post-credit scene, and I definitely encourage you to hang around the theater because they're gearing up possibly for a third movie. Overall, Zootopia 2 was fun and exciting to watch. It's definitely a family movie with twists and turns. It has adventure, drama, suspense, and balances comedy. It's the perfect story for a sequel, and there is a lot of character development if you've seen the first movie and are looking for a good time again. So guys, that was Zootopia 2 on the cinema scale. Let me know down in the comment box what you thought of this movie. Which of the two was your favorite? Who is your favorite character? And if you like this video and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click next.